Hello, and welcome back to our adventures of Duncan. Well, we have a problem. Egg isn't with us. Egg is in Summerhall. So it's not really the adventures of Dunk and Egg anymore. I mean, they're both still here, but yeah, it's not really their adventures. Also, in that statement, the adventures of? The adventures of what? Becoming a lord and staying at home? Yeah, it doesn't really fit very well anymore, but I can't really say hello and welcome to Dunk. Because that doesn't really work, so we're going to have to think of something else to say. But, now that Dunk is a lord, we have something else that we can say as our motto. People seem to want the word tall to be in there, and I saw this one and I liked it. We stand tall. It's simple, it's straightforward. Standing tall could be like standing tall as a champion of the weak and downtrodden. I kind of like we stand tall. It's solid. So that's what we're going for. What isn't solid is our succession. We have a problem. Prunella is married patrilineally, and she has a child. So that means that Prunella cannot be our heir. That's really bad if Prunella ends up being our heir. Now we have a whole collection of options which we can do to potentially make Prunella not be our heir. First one, we can disinherit Prunella. We would have to get 75 renown, but we could definitely do that. I think that's possible. I know we're only gaining 0.6 per month, but a lot of the renown events just give you 100 renown, which would be enough. That would be fine. So we could get rid of Prunella that way. Another way is that we could designate our heir. We know that if we live 40 years, we will be able to designate our heir, because we'll be able to do this and we'll be able to do this, right? So we'll be able to do go up to level 3, another 20 years, go up to level 4, right? So we could definitely just make Ray our heir. So those two things are absolutely fine. Another option is that we could divorce our wife. I don't like this option as much because it feels a little bit, I don't know, it feels a little bit too disconnected from our role-playing side of things. Although it's not very role-playing to have married her in the first place, I understand, but it feels even less to like marry and discard. It's very gamey in terms of how we've done it. Like it feels very systems-based, which I want to avoid. So we're gonna stay married to her because we made this choice, right? Do we potentially get seduced by someone else? Well, if the option occurs, potentially we could do that. I don't know if we want to seduce somebody else, but we could be seduced. We could say yes to opportunities. I think that would be fine. What would the goal be there? It would be to get a male heir, essentially. Even if they're a bastard, we could then potentially ask for legitimization. I think in this mod, you would end up asking him, and he's our friend, and he'd say yes. So, no problem. So yeah, I think that could work. So I think that we're actually okay right now. I think Renown is probably our best way of doing it. Renown, disinherit Prunella. Ray then becomes the heir. I think that works fine. Ray is still being educated by Egg. Yeah, but she isn't in Egg's court, which is a little annoying. I'm wondering how I can fix that. Could I remove Guardian, offer Guardian? I think that could work. Yeah, I'm now going to say, hey, would you be her guardian? And then she should leave my court. Wait, yeah, where is... No, I want to offer ward. Offer ward, there we go. I want to send her there. Yeah, I'm not going to convert culture, but I am going to send her there. He'll say yes. And that should now mean that she will travel to Summerhall. So I think that works quite well. Okay. Let's look at some other stuff. I'm earning a huge amount of money right now, which is crazy. But I'm also over my domain limit. Yeah, so some of our places aren't active yet. Huh. But this one just gets you a huge amount of tax. Okay. So we need to think about that. It looks like we did keep our men at arms, which is intriguing. So we probably could have upgraded them previously. They should reinforce automatically, which is fine. Yeah. I think what we're... Oh, can I invite this guy to join my court now? Given that he is now... No, I cannot. He's just he's still broken. Yeah, he's still a guest. He's still not actually able to join our court. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Let me go here as well and just check. Yeah, there's no way to actually recruit Jordan, unfortunately, and we can't ask him to leave. Well, I mean, we could ask him to leave by doing... Where is it? It's in here somewhere. I thought there was like an ask people to leave, but maybe because we don't have an actual court, that decision doesn't exist. Also, what's proclaim dynastic nickname? You'll be given an opportunity to select a symbol for your house's nicknames. Oh. What does this do? Oh, I see. Great houses boast of their wolves, their lions, their krakens and bridges, yet each convinced their sigil marks them as unmatched, yet their symbols are no more than a boast and bluster. Our house will be different. Our banner will inspire fear in our foes and awe in our allies. This day forth, House Tall will be remembered for its association with... The word selected will be used in several templates to provide dynastic nicknames for your house. The black X, the red X. Ah, okay. For the best results, select a noun. Ah. Egg? I mean, it's not us, but we could be egg. We could, so, yeah, I don't know. Let's say let them know our name. We gain dynastic nickname. We're bound to the egg as a symbol of their legitimacy. I don't know if that works. I don't think that works at all. Yeah, I kind of want to X out of this and lose the dynastic nickname. Yeah. But let's go with egg, and then can I like unproclaim it? Nope. Okay. Yep. Alright, well, we're stuck with egg. We need a dynastic nickname. Yeah. Yeah, we need something better than egg. I mean, our sigil would imply tree or star. But, yeah. Okay. I was more just clicking on it to see what it did. That's fine. I got distracted by that. What else are we doing here? So we've done that. We've done this. We know how we're going to solve this problem. Ray's being sent over to egg. I guess we should do the normal Crusader King stuff of actually setting up our court. Oh, yeah, I'll ask for 500 gold, of course. Yeah, that's huge. I've already designated a guardian for her. It's not the best guardian, but I mean, he is the best guardian because he's egg, but you know, he's not the best guardian because he has no things that would make a guardian good. What do you mean by that? Okay, well, what I mean by... Actually, wait, he's intelligent. Never mind, that's fine. Intelligent is something good for guardians. I was going to say he doesn't have a intelligence trait, as in he doesn't have genius, intelligent, or quick, but he does. So, actually, he's a fine guardian. He's acceptable. He's not necessarily the best, because he's not a genius, but he's fine. Okay. What's she even doing? Doing an intrigue education. Alright. I tend to let the AI just pick my educations, by the way. The reason is, basically, only one of these two will ever be, like selected, right? Because you don't want to select one that's terrible and you don't want to select a neutral, so you only want to select these, otherwise your education's just not going to be that good. And then if you're going to select one of these, I would often find myself always selecting the same one. Like, I'd always go, I don't really want to do intrigue, I'm going to do diplomacy, and then I'd never choose intrigue. Or, oh, I have stewardship's an option, well, I'm going to take stewardship, right? I'd never take, like, martial or learning over stewardship. So you'd end up in the situation where you end up with the same things every single time. So I can't tend to just let it pick for me. I let it just decide, and then I just go with what it gives me. Just for variety. Anyway, normal Crusader King stuff. Let's go back to doing that. So, Castellan. What's a good Castellan? It doesn't have a thing. I think this is one where it can do multiple things can be good. Let's actually start somewhere else. Let's start with Steward. Steward is easy. I think our Steward is gonna be... Yeah, it could be Philip. That's okay, I recognize Philip. That's fine. Our Chancellor? That can be Small Egg. That's acceptable. And he can manage domestic affairs for us. Our Castellan, I was actually thinking in terms of who our Castellan should be. It should really be... not Gorlas. It should be... I'll get down here eventually to whoever it is. Yeah, it should be Jonah. Why should it be Jonah? He was our second. Therefore, he should be our Castellan. That's the way I see it. So he's going to oversee the realm and give me monthly diplomacy experience. Or he can give me the stewardship experience. Yeah, give me the stewardship for now. Yeah, I think I'm happy with the stewardship experience. You are going to continue just doing that. Although I could promote my... I could convert Duskendale back to Crownlander if I wanted it to be that. Or we can switch to Crown High Valyrian. We could switch to Crown High Valyrian, right? Because we could convert to local culture. Do we want to? What's the difference? Domain of the Crown, Born of the Blackwater. Yeah. City Keepers, Parochialism, Loyal Subjects, and Xenophilic. Okay. We could then go into this one. So you get different aesthetics. You lose Born in the Blackwater. You get Ruling Caste instead. Okay. Yeah, just going between these. You get Sorcerer's Metallurgy. Costs more gold to sponsor characters of this culture, but they produce higher quality artifacts. That's okay. Unlocks the Alchemy Yurt. Oh, sure. Xenophilic City Keepers. Xenophilic, no City Keepers. But you get Medicant Mystics. Do you want to become High Crown Valyrian? Yeah. I'm not entirely sure. What City Keepers get us? It gets us guild-lined buildings. I think I do. I think I want to switch. I'm going to acknowledge who I am. We spent a lot of time with Egg. It kind of makes sense that we might convert. Now, did we get our land by deciding that we were going... by saying, hey, we're going to be the Crownlander person? Yeah, but... okay. It's fine. We're Crown High Valyrian now. That's fine. So that's acceptable. So I no longer need to culture change, which is good. You can get me money. So you get me 10% currently, which is acceptable. 10% domain taxes, though. Okay. So it's actually not that much. I could get you to increase development, but we'll leave you where you are for now. Right, other people. Master of Arms. That's going to be John Clawton. Yep, that's fine. He can be our Master of Arms. And his job is going to be to train commanders. Spy Master. So it could be Philip, but Philip's currently my steward. Could be Alice. Yeah, Alice would be fine. Yeah, I think that's acceptable. She's also loyal, which is good. Admiral. Admiral's one of the ones where you can be multiple things are good, I think. Yeah. Could be Oswin. Could be Gorlas. But I think it's one where stewardship can be good as well. But it could be Malian. Let's put Malian for a second here. If we have to fire him, we will. Yes, this is one that's based off of stewardship skill, you see, so we can get extra domain taxes on it. Yeah. Our High Septim is currently Septim William of Sevenhill, which is fine. Okay. I would love it if you would... manage domain gets me 5 stewardship. How much does assist ruler get me? 2. Yeah, you need to manage domain, because it gets us over a multiple of 6, and that should allow us to hold on to an extra holding, I think. That should have put us up to 3. Maybe we need to unpause for it to take effect. Okay. Next, Master of Arms. Diplomacy per level of fame. So this is 5 diplomacy. My Master of Arms is going to be Gorlas. Definitely. We needed to give him a role. Master of Arms is a good role. Captain of the Household Guard. It could be Jane. It could be Mila. It could be Derlin, my friend. Derlin? You know what? You're my Captain of the Household Guard. Harbour Master. So actually, what does he give us? I just realized I just assigned him. I didn't even read what it did. It gives you dread, gain, and decay. Okay. Court grandeur doesn't apply to us. Oh, and reduces your risk to die or be captured in battles you're fighting in. That's nice. Harbor Master, that's a lot of domain taxes. He will pay for himself, right? Even if it's 10%, he'll pay for himself. So, Harbor Master is worth putting in. Someone here? Putting Prunella? Is Prunella in my court? She is, but Oliver isn't. Wow! Okay, that's a lot of people who join my court. That's an absurdly large number of people. Why are all of them joining my court? I don't entirely know. Oh, interesting. Wait a second. Why is there a symbol like this? Oh, because that's my lands now? Okay, I guess I'll invite the Richards to court. That's acceptable. Yeah, my daughter could be Harbour Master. That's fine. She'll pay for her own salary. Court Smith. Artifact decay reduction. So although this costs a salary, right? It is worth pointing out that artifacts, when they decay, they can cost you money. So it does kind of pay for itself as well. Jane's the only person who's good at this, so she can do it. Antiquarian. Wait, there's a Court Smith and an Antiquarian. I just realized something. We got both. They're kind of like a crossover role here. Oh, we got the two hag trees. I forgot we had two, but they're not related in any way. Let's put in John the Chaste here, my friend, as Antiquarian. Do I want him to improve artifacts? Yeah, give me better artifacts. Seneschal, definitely worth it. Why? If the Seneschal, well, here's an example. If the Seneschal makes the Harbour Master better, then we get more domain taxes, and therefore the Seneschal pays for themselves. So, kind of works. Who have we got? It's basically, do I recognize people? So you're married to John. You're married to Philip. I do remember Serena vaguely. Let's put in Alice. Let's just put in Alice here. That's fine. And then we're going to get her to increase the aptitude of other court positions. Didn't actually move this one up at all, but anyway, it should be good. Scepter. Court Grandeur doesn't matter. Faith of the Andals, so that's like Faith of the Seven and Faith of the Blessed, I think. Yeah, so that'll make them like us. So basically it's just a 5 opinion bonus with everybody, basically. Court Grandeur doesn't matter. On the bottom one, learn language doesn't matter. So do I want to spend 0.2 per month on 5 opinion? Oh, wait. Septa is responsible for educating your female children who do not have a guardian. Oh, did they split that? Wait, this says acts as a guardian for children who do not have one. This says acts as a guardian for female children. Oh. Wait, maybe that was before this... Maybe that was before Tutor acted as a guardian, but that's interesting. I have nobody who can be a Septa. Okay, well that makes our life easier in terms of choosing. Here, Tutor. Now, we go over this each time. Every single series we go over, every single series people have comments about it. Tutor acts as a guardian for children without one. For guardians, you want somebody to be a genius. This doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be a good tutor. It usually does, because usually it will give you enough of a boost to make you excellent, but not always. So, we're going to have a look and see if we have anybody who's good. We have no geniuses. Do we have anyone intelligent? No. Well, I know we have some shrewd, and shrewd and quick are equally as good. So you see here, she is good at being a guardian, but not quite as good at being a tutor. But what the tutor gives you is the learn language scheme phase length, right? And these bonuses and the bonuses down here. It doesn't affect the guardian. Like the tutor aptitude doesn't affect that as far as I'm aware. So, anyway, we're going to choose her. And that's the reason why we're choosing her. Do I want lifestyle experience? Maybe. I think I want Liege's heir to gain skill and Liege to gain skill. Right. Wet nurse. This one's also worth putting in someone here. Let's put in I don't know, Scalera. That's fine. Your goal... So I can make children at court get virtuous traits. I think that would be good for us. I think that's something we're happy about. Yeah, let's instill virtue. Master of the Horse. Now, this one, do we need it? I don't think we do. I don't think this one's required at all. Because we're not in combat. Like, we're not going to war. Master of the Hunt, same kind of thing. Like, I'm not interested unless I'm doing hunts. Garden Hermit. Why? Well, do I have anyone? I do. Hag Tree can be a Garden Hermit. So it gives you Wise Man trait experience. We're not a Wise Man, so that's fine. It doesn't matter. Prestige per month doesn't matter. Learning lifestyle experience doesn't really matter. Flattered dignitaries doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't think I need any of this. Court Chronicler. Now, this gives you renown per month. Renown is one of the ways that we can solve the Prunella situation. So let's get a Court Chronicler in here. That could be Bellard Hag Tree. Do I have anyone else? No. Let's go with him. So he's going to get me my 0.1 renown per month. And I'm not going to search from legends because I don't want to do legends. Although we may actually have the money to support one. Personal champion. That does seem like a Gorlas situation probably, but... yeah. That does seem like Gorlas could be our personal champion. Yeah, that's fine. So Gorlas is now many positions. He's our personal champion, master at arms, and sword and shield. Don't want him to compete in name. Actively taking part in local tournaments around the realm in the liege's name. So that would increase his prowess and prestige and my prestige. Or, do I want to improve... I want him to improve skills. Yeah. Brewmaster. Lowers the cost of feasts and increases the reward. Okay. Potentially fine. We have somebody who could be excellent at it. For this one, we would have to actually hold feasts. What's our popular opinion? Our popular opinion is 175. They absolutely love me. They think I'm amazing. Oh, it's due to a legend that's sitting here as well. Mighty Endeavor for Targaryen. The legend is increasing, there we go, barony bonuses, increases popular opinion. Oh wait, that's the Victories of Duncan, that's the wrong one. Where's the Mighty Endeavor for Targaryen bonuses? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so plus 20. Okay. Yeah, cool. That's fine. What is 3 victories for Duncan? Oh, at the jousting oh yes, that's one of the tournaments I went to. Because I won 3 victories, we got a legend seat. Oh, okay. Cool. Right, that's fine. Let's go back to here. Right, anyway. Court Brewmaster. Only good if we're actually going to hold feasts. Which I don't know if we are right now. Lady in Waiting. Lowers enemy hostile scheme... raises enemy hostile scheme phase lengths, which is good. Let's go with... Oh, you were one of my adventurers, as were you as well. You're married to Jonas. Let's go for Alice the Compassionate. You can be in here. Other Lady in Waiting. I do recognize Serena as well. Yeah, let's go Serena. We picked her up on the pilgrimage. That's where she came from. Yeah, let's go Serena. So we have our ladies in waiting. A fool? We had many people who were fools. And many people who wanted to be fools. Gwaine would want to be a fool because he's lowborn. Gwaine? He'd be happy to be my fool. There we go. My court jester. And then keeper of the cells. Alright. That could be Jaehaerys. Because he's got good intrigue skill and he's arbitrary. Now, is this one worth doing? Scheme discovery chance? Probably, yeah. That seems worth it. Right. So we filled out this, and now we're now paying money for some of this, although some of it's paying for itself. Like Harbour Master is paying for most of this, I imagine. Which is good. Right, we're going to unpause. Just go forward a few days. Lifestyle focus, heralding has been invalidated. That's fair. Thank you for the tax refund. Not Pope. Oh, right, it kicked me out of diplomacy because heralding's no longer active. So we'd be locked in if I choose diplomacy again. Now, diplomat is nice, but do I care about the independent ruler? Not that much. Groom to rule, though, is really nice. Your children gain extra skill points. Now we actually have children who we want to have landed. Maybe that is the path. Could also go stewardship. Benefit of stewardship is we could go down to like divided attention and get our domain limit up. Other options, probably not intrigue for us. Learning would be fine. We could do things here if we wanted to. Also, all of these have now updated to give us bonuses that actually apply to what we're doing now, rather than apply to camps. So like these all give us different bonuses. Oh, interesting. This gives you 30% here. It gave you 20% while running a camp. So actually it's cheaper to hire mercenaries when you're landed. Oh, wait, that's mercenaries though, not men-at-arms anymore. Oh, never mind. Yeah, so it's completely different. Yeah, but you can see all of these have now been updated to have different things on them. Just kind of cool. Yeah. Neat. Alright, also just realized something. Getting all those people into our court is great because our number of captains just went up. Sorry, they can fill the number of captains that we have. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do family focus. We're gonna increase our fertility as well. Which won't help with our wife, but might help if we I'll sleep with someone else, basically. Found a new bank. Proclaim a dynastic nickname. Now, apparently we're choosing egg for that, but we'll need to... Somebody will come up with a better one, I'm sure. I'm not going to do a bank. That's fine. Right. Station men-at-arms, we could do. Why am I at this? 1 for Duke, 1 for Crown High Valyrian, 2 for Stewardship. We're at 26. You gain 1 domain limit every 6 Stewardship. So we should be... Wait a second. Yeah, we're actually missing 2. We should be at 7 of 6. We shouldn't be at 7 of 4. That's ridiculous. Yeah. Okay. Ray is set out for Summerfield. That's nice. Legend is spread into our realm. It's okay. I'm going to wait a second or two here. I'm no longer ill. Nice. Okay, that's further raised our stats, presumably, or something. At least raised our health. Invited to a grand wedding. Might go and do that. Let's do this. Oh, apparently the Head of Faith will still give us stuff, even though he recently gave us stuff. Is it a new Head of Faith? Wait, did the previous one just disappear? As in die? No? Wait, maybe? Yes, the previous one died, so now I can get 700 gold from the new one. Alright, we can do that. Invited to Lord Humphrey's wedding. Where is Lord Humphrey? Lord Humphrey's over here. Okay, the marriage of Hugh Belgrave and Melissa Willem. Oh, okay, this does the thing that I don't like about funerals. Yeah, so invited to Lord Humphrey's grand wedding. Because the way that activities work is it tells you who... the activity is being done by, as in like it tells you who's doing the activity, as in who paid for it. It doesn't tell you on funerals who's actually being buried. It does tell you who's being married though. Okay, I mean we could head over there. That's fine. Yeah. I mean he's about to die though, so I don't know if the wedding's actually going to take place, but we could go to the wedding. Why am I at 7 of 4? Stewardship... It says it's giving me a +2. It should give me a plus whatever, right? Because it's per... Yeah, it says it's only giving 2 domain limit. Maybe this mod has changed it? Maybe you get less in the mod? Yeah, maybe you get less in this mod. Maybe you get it every 10 in the mod? Is there a way of confirming that theory? Maybe. Let me see. Do I have a way of lowering my stewardship? So I could change this, so that would lower it by that. I could ditch 5. Yes, there is a way of confirming it. Let's go court politics this. Aha! The mod changed it to +10. Oh. Okay. Well, that's interesting. That actually means that we probably don't want her managing the domain, actually. We probably want her increasing stats across the board. Okay. Yeah, that is interesting. So actually, we're going to struggle to hold on to all of this land. So we might want to give away some of it. So we have Duskendale. We have Darkwood's Mull. We have Castle Hollard. We have Bluntmark. So those are the top level ones. We also have Shadow Shield, Yellow Star Towers, and Spinney, which are all also top level. I'm currently not being punished for being above my domain limit, but I'm not getting anything from these ones. So I'm going to have to find people to give land to. Interesting. I mean, there are some obvious people we could give land to throughout our thing. We could give land to Jonah. We give him a bit of land somewhere. Yeah, I suppose. That would be acceptable. Yeah. I was also thinking we could give Small Egg some land, but I mean, he's also a Targaryen. I don't know if we would want to give him land, or whether he would just be in line to inherit it eventually. Where are we? I mean, I suppose Egg is only 5th in line to inherit Summerhall, so yeah. Okay. Well, I could give Jonah some land. I could also give my son-in-law some land. I think giving my son-in-law land makes a lot of sense. Where's the duchy? So this is Duskendale as a duchy is the whole thing. Okay, yeah. So, that's fine. I was just making sure that we weren't giving away any... Or if we were going to give stuff away, we'd give stuff away that wasn't part of our duchy initially. What are we not giving away? We're not giving away Duskendale. It's way too good, obviously. Right? Like, it's absurdly good. This one down here... Mull Castle? It's not as incredible. Yeah. I mean, that's nice. Is there anything that's not upgraded? Yeah, so Spinney and Yellow Star are not upgraded. Shadow Shield. Where's Mull Castle here? Mull Castle has more upgrades. Yeah, so we could give away Darkwood's Mull down here. Let's give away Darkwood's Mull to my son-in-law. So Oliver Richard. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Deal with the Zealot Vassal stance. Yeah. Penalty for being above our domain limit will be reduced. He's not in line to anything. So, yeah. Give him Darkwood's Mull. He is a Riverlander, but that's okay. Won't hold it against him for too long. Right. Oh, that means that she's no longer my Harbour Master. So now my Harbour Master is Lysinora. Okay, that's fine. That's acceptable. Next. So that puts us 2 under. Yellow Star Towers has to be given away. Because it's terrible. I think I'm going to give that to Jonah. Jonah, I'm going to grant you Yellow Star Towers. That's fine. He'll be a courtly vassal. Okay. So that's acceptable. We're 1 over. We could take the 1 over 20% income penalty. Yeah, we could take that. That would be fine. If we did, we would eventually be looking to raise our stewardship up, though. Which currently we are not going to be doing. Yeah, so let's just give it away, because if I get extra domain limit, I could just take, like, highly. I could just revoke this, because you can revoke these for free, basically. So yeah, that would be fine. Yeah, so let's give away Spinney up here. We're going to give away Spinney to... I was thinking we could give it to Gorlas, although he's still our Master at Arms. Well, let's see, who else we got? I was wondering if I could give it to Jordan there. No, yeah, there's no way of seeing, like, who was the earliest people in your court, is there? Yeah, because it was Jordan originally. We have Gorlath. I guess Gorlath makes sense, but I did just assign him to a whole bunch of stuff, and I'll need to assign somebody else to a bunch of it, but... You know what, Gorlath? The strong, a petrified shore. I'm not going to raise you to nobility. Oh, Durlin is his son? I didn't even realize that Durlin was his son. That makes... Okay. Makes a lot of sense. He's my captain of my household guard currently. You know what, Gorlath? I'm going to grant you... Oh, but that was going to mean that Durlin will also leave my court. No. Let's not do that. Let's give it to somebody else. I don't know why I'm thinking... I'm worrying too much about who I give it to, but... No, I'm going to give it to... Oh, no, you're not... You may not inherit your holy brother. Are there any other friends I could give it to? Master, Arm, Sworn, Shield, and Captain? No children? Well, that's just going to revert back to me anyway. Which might be fine. Oh, you know what? I could give it to Bellard Hagtree, who's married to Scalera. Yeah. Yeah, give it to effectively our not quite son-in-law. That works. That's fine. Right. I lose my court chronicler and my wet nurse, but that's acceptable. We can then put in Maela as that one. Yeah. That's fine. And court chronicler can then be Alice. There we go. Right. We set up our court. Realm Priest now supports me. That's because the other one died. I just got paid a bunch of money by the most devout, although he's paying me less than he was because I just gave away a bunch of land. I should have waited until afterwards, but it's fine. Right, station men at arms. First lot of men at arms, we're going to station... I'm going to station them over here. Second lot, I'm going to station in Dunfort. Third lot, I'm going to station in Castle Hollard. Right. That's fine. I can negotiate an alliance with my good son. Sure, that seems acceptable. Bellard is a witch. I'm not going to pardon him, but we won't do anything about it. The disabled building in Shadow Shield should come back up soon, because it's only disabled because we're over our domain limit. I want to go to the wedding. Let's go to the wedding. Right. Let's go. Fresh start. Okay. That's done. Shadow Shield will reactivate at the start of next month. Study in Marshall. John, local captain, and a few of his officers greet me and as my entourage enters the military camp of Rosby. As he wanders off, I quickly dismount and follow him through the latest siege equipment. Let's do some sparring. My marshal increased and he died. He didn't die though, he whatever, vanished without a trace. Basically, he was only there for the event and then he got discarded. Equine emissaries. Hail travelers, we're emissaries from the province of Bramsford. Would you care to witness the prowess of our steeds? Well. Sure. Okay. That's fine. Am I now here, or...? Nope. I'm almost there. I've arrived 3 months early to the wedding. Nice. Now, you're at war with this pirate king. You're defending in the pirate crew conquest of the High Lordship of the Maidens. Wait a second. Wait, since when did Dorne have that land? Oh, okay. What happened to this land that got Dorne? Okay, interesting. Yeah, how did this get to you? Wait, yeah, Dorne. Is it the duchy that Dorne have, or...? Like, you're underneath you. Yeah, Maiden's Bed. How did you get that? You created it. And then just granted it to you. Yeah, but how did it... Fundamentally, how did it get to you? Oh, you conquered it. I see. Okay. Cool, so they conquered it like 22 years ago. Alright. And then granted it to this person. I see. And now there's a war over it. We don't need to join that war. I think that that's fine. I think that we're... Yeah, I think he's probably fine by himself in this one. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right. Well, that's where I'm going to end the episode for today. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.